Hiya, how are you? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It's like StreamYard crashed. It wasn't the internet, and it's quite windy here in England, so I thought it might have been that. But sorry about that, Angeli. Really bad. So it wasn't the internet. It was StreamYard. It crashed for yeah. Thank you, Angeli, for coming back. Let's have a look at your month ahead. If you can just remember to like this video, I'll remember to like it. Probably why it crashed. Everyone coming in to like it. Right, let's have a look for Angeli and February month. Month ahead for February. It's exciting being in February. We like February, don't we? We have all that romance going on. So let's have a look for Angeli. Thank you. Hello, Patty. How are you? Are you well? Thanks for being here. Thank you for liking the video. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Bhavya, how are you? Right, let's have a look at Angeli's February month ahead. Divine Goddess, how are you today? Thank you for coming back. Yeah, I know. Oh, is it? I would love to live in the Algarve. Very fortunate people. All that lovely sunshine. Right, Angeli, let's have a look. February month. Channel members all take priority as well as donated readings, guys. Keep posting your questions because they are randomly picked. Right, let's have a look at Angeli, a month ahead. So, let's have a look. So, the flavour of the month at the moment, moving forwards. Okay. So, we do have this aspect where sometimes we have to think what is causing our emotional kind of upheaval. Sometimes, have you ever heard of the expression, when you're with a crowd, you can still feel lonely? And that's sometimes when we actually hold on to certain sadness, disappointments, and pain from the past. And it's almost like sometimes we overjudge situations. Oh, look at those people over there. I bet they're having the most perfect life out. And we've got to kind of take a step back and really not think like that. A lot of the times, everyone's struggling at different times in our journey. So when we have the kind of, what I've tried to really achieve in my emotional life, why isn't it here? Why is it just being pushed further and further away sometimes? So we have to say, okay, the challenges are there for a reason to actually point to us. What am I contributing to actually not allow myself to be neutral, kind of thing, to really trust myself? So give yourself the opportunity this coming month to really look, right, how's my attitude today? How am I really embarking to love myself and love the situation I'm actually in? Because a lot of the times we do need to learn from our emotional lessons as well as every other lesson. So it's a time to be with people to really understand that we can celebrate our friends and our family and our situations as long as we don't imprison ourselves in, well, they're doing good. They're X, Y, and Z. Do you know what I mean? And why isn't it happening to me? I'm not saying that we're jealous or over concerned, but sometimes subconsciously it just comes up and go, I want so much more, which is good. But it's all about just going with the flow sometimes, really thinking that, well, maybe this is a time to reflect on just being grateful for where I am. All right. So that was three of cups here. We're doing Alice in Wonderland, and 5 of cups, and also with the 10 of swords. That's a prisoner of our own mindset. Don't know if you can see that. So hopefully that made sense to you. Sometimes it's always good. Every day is an opportunity just to grow a little bit more, isn't it? So thank you, Anjali. As you know, I will do more readings, but that's a kind of lesson moving in to February. So hopefully that helps. Thank you very much. No worries. Divine Goddess is a channel member, so they do take priority. Oh, Doon, you donated. Thank you very much, Doon. Thank you. Right, Doon's donated. Thank you for telling me. And we'll do them next because priority obviously does get priority, obviously. Yes, I've received that. That's thank you very much. Right, okay, so let's do Doon. What will the outcome be from Europe Books Publishing? You went through that publishing house. Oh, that's nice. Right, Doon, let's have a look. What's the outcome? You're really, speeding up, aren't you? Oh, that's great. Right, let's have a look for Doon. Let's have a look at your outcome. Europe Books Publishing. Sounds wise. Right. You're determined, aren't you? Wow, that's great. Right, let's have a look for Doon. Europe Books Publishing. Europe Books Publishing. Doon's books. Europe Publishing books. Europe. Right, Doon, let's have a look. Well, let's have a look at this situation. Right, thank you for being here, guys. Just on a donated reading, which is fine. Okay, so this is a little bit of an interesting aspect. I think the publishing house is happy with the work, and they may go through this. The seems for you, when we have a look at the publishing house, sometimes it's nice for them to kind of say, yeah, we'll publish your book. But sometimes when we look at the publishing houses, are they right for the project at hand? Are you going to develop that relationship with them? So we do get the Fool card, which is good. So this is all about going down the unknown and really trusting in the ability. So at the moment, Doon, you've got to have full faith in your product. Definitely. Here with the 7 of Cups, this seems like there is a lot of choices surrounding that. So maybe they offer you a contract or not, or they go, well, we'll try this out, X, Y, and Z. There is the 8 of Wands as well with this energy. So now it has come up reversed, unfortunately. Even though I put them all the right way, it's still come up reversed. So it can be a little bit slow in them choosing whether to do what they want to do with it. However, you do have the Knight of Cups here. So it's almost like they like the product. They want to bring it to, the masses kind of thing. I am going to give you an oracle as well with that. So it's almost like they can take a chance on that book. I think the Knight of Cups is a really good card to actually end with, because it means bringing that kind of product to the forehead. But with the Seven of Cups, it's almost like, can they fit it in? And they should do. I mean, with a title like Europe Publishing, they should go with everyone. So give it time. It might not be to the time scale that you want. However, yeah, I think with the Fool and the Knight of Cups, it does seem quite good. So let's just have a look at the Moon. So yeah, so this says step out of your comfort zone, and indeed they have to step out their comfort zone. So it might not be like whoever's dealing with your case kind of thing. They might think, this is a little bit interesting, off the wall kind of thing. So normally it's not just one person making a decision for the whole thing. So that's probably why you got the Seven of Cups and this. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting discussion that's going to happen behind closed doors. But nevertheless, I think they will take a chance on you, hopefully. Like the Eight of Wands and also the Seven of Cups reversed doesn't show that they're going to make that choice quickly. But I think you've piqued their interest, so to speak. So just give it time. Don't give up on it. But yeah, it's obviously a good product, because the Fool is always taking that chance. And we know when Alice went down the hole, there was a whole big adventure. So, Alice in Wonderland being about a book, I think it's a good omen for you. All right, Doom, thank you very much. Thanks for the donation, and thanks for your question, and good luck. Keep being strong-minded. Sometimes when we get a little bit despondent, just do something that really lifts your spirits to stay on top. You don't want to be defeated in here, do you? Hello, Gifted Spirits. Hello, Sherry. Right, Divine Goddess is channel member. Are Taurus's current feelings and next actions for me? If you're going to donate, guys, do remember to choose friends and family on PayPal or Cash App or SUPERCHAT, and tell me when you have donated. Thank you. Right. Hello, AB. Thank you for liking the video, guys. I do appreciate that as well. Right. Let's have a look for Divine Goddess. Are the Taurus current feelings? Divine Goddess, let's have a look. Right, this is for our Taurus current feelings. AV, it's one question per live unless you want to do a donation. So the first question you do put down will be that. Please remember not to delete questions. Just put your questions down. Right, this is for Divine Goddess. Ours current feelings for Divine Goddess. Thank you. This is for Divine Goddess. Right, their current feelings towards you. Right. Woo. So, Divine Goddess. They're not in the best mood today. So I don't know whether that's reflecting on how they feel about you or what. They've picked some really challenging cards here. So it's almost like when we have the Ten of Wands, this is a very challenging time to actually see that things are very, very difficult. And it's almost like here with the Lover's card, it's almost like having that decision to know what to actually do. So when they have strife, which is definitely the Five of Wands here as well, it's almost like, how do they sort this out? They have got a decision to make. They obviously want something, but it's almost like this decision, if it's easier route to go down or a very difficult one to go down. So I think the mindset is pulling them to a more negative aspect of the way they think, instead of He's working a lot. Oh, poor dude. So, yeah, it does have a huge factor, doesn't it? Our work and our other aspects in life to how they actually feel. Because when we feel downtrodden with life, we can't pick ourselves up significantly to be floating along in that beautiful, loving state. Unless, of course, you live on my planet and you can do that quite easy. Sorry. But yeah, it is difficult. It is very, very difficult. And saying the tourists as well, they're usually pretty slow moving anyway. So they're going to take their time. And they do need to prioritize, a kind of a more open discussion kind of thing. I mean, Taurians are very slow, generally. So just give it a lot more time there. Hello, SK. How are you? Right, thanks for being here, guys. Remember to like the video and thank you for the donations if you are going to donate. Keep posting your questions. Thank you. Sherry, let's do a love reading for you. Let's see what's coming up for Sherry. Thank you for being here, guys. So appreciate your company today. Right, let's have a look at Sherry and the love reading. Let's see what's coming up for Sherry. Thank you. This is for Sherry. Let's see what's on the cards for your love reading today. Right, Sherry. Well, this looks quite good. There does seem to be a lot of kind of choices for you in how you actually want your relationships to actually be at the moment in time. There does seem to be this aspect where you can really have parties, have a lot of fun, have that light-heartedness going forward. And it kind of ends really, really well. So you do have the Three of Cups, which is a great time to spend with friends and family, having those outings, those social engagements. So it's almost like get out there, really experience life. We're moving into spring shortly, hopefully. And this is a great time for you to just celebrate who you are and just go out more. Yeah. And so with the Seven of Cups, sometimes it's about, do I want a kind of light-hearted relationships or am I looking for that end game kind of thing? Someone that I can really settle down with. So there's a kind of a choice for you at this. And I think you're going to make a very good choice here with the Ten of Cups. It means you'll be very happy whatever that choice is for yourself. So really get out there more and really have a good time because this is your time to shine, to find that love within yourself, to expand it, to give it to other people as well. All right, so that looks pretty good to me. End game. Thanks for being here, guys. I do appreciate your company today. Thank you for liking the video, guys. I do appreciate that. And just keep putting your questions down. Thank you. So we have Bhavya today. We have February general guidance for you. Let's see what's coming up there. This is for Bhavya. Thank you, Bhavya, for being here. Let's see your February. What's going on for February? Thank you, Sherry. Have a wonderful day yourself. And February. Right, Bhavya, let's have a look at February guidance. What's coming up for February for you? Right. Ooh, okay. So it seems to be one of those months where most of us are having a good time. I think that's because we've got Valentine's Day in the middle. So you all have got pretty much the same here with the Ten of Cups, which is really quite good. So when we have the attitude of love and contentment and happiness and things that we want, this is what we strive for. We can't let things that we can't grasp. So normally it's one step at a time. So having a vision board, really understanding the steps to achieving that full happiness that you want. So it's not being wishy-washy about things, it's being concrete, really knowing what it is that you can achieve. Because here, some things with the Seven of Cups here seems to be a little bit hard to grasp. Now, if they are hard to grasp, the universe is definitely on your side, bringing you the Tower. So the Tower will bring things down, collapse kind of things to make you loop around to the Ten of Cups. So something will be removed, maybe the illusion of what you're trying to chase. So sometimes we need to sit in ourselves and go, where is that happiness? Where am I finding that love? And really realizing sometimes is in a better place than you thought it once was. So really understanding who you are as a person and not going with the crowd. And that's why you've got the Tower here to kind of realize that sometimes you're better than what's perceived at the moment. All right. So hopefully that helped. Thank you. Rupsa, hello. Right. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate your company today. SK, what is Niharika's mind for you? Ripandeep, hello. How are you? Hello. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking the stream. Do appreciate your company. Do check out the videos on my profile page. Thank you very much. Right. Do stay in the room. Keep posting your question and we'll get to you as soon as we can. Right. SK, what is in Niharika's mind at the moment? Let's have a look. Right, SK, thanks for the patience. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, well, they're feeling quite good today. So, I know it's a hard slog when we're not having those deep conversations and a lot of people are around them. But basically, I feel that they can work with you in communicating a little bit more. They actually want you to communicate more how you're feeling because they're not mind reader either. So hopefully you can have the opportunity to really talk to them and open up in an honest way. So this can take time to develop, but nevertheless, that they are really seeing the opportunity of love around them. So this is what they want, and they too don't quite know what it is that they want. But you're in an environment where you see them, and with the Three of Pentacles, this has always been working together on something. So you've already built that foundation. It's not brand new. It's been around. So being honest and open and understanding and listening to them if they want to express how they are going. You've also got the Nine of Cups here, which is a great card. So everything you've invested on an emotional level will come to a kind of understanding and an achievement. Because after all, here with the Knight of Cups, sometimes they can be a little bit idealistic, but what's happened has happened, and we need to bring more love into the situation, the understanding and the compassion. If you've got that, then things might shift. But these are very good cards that they're expressing at the moment to understand that they would like more honesty with you. So really find the opportunity to again speak to them and really open up. Yeah, it's very amazing, because some people's mindsets are, oh, I'm going to punish that person, or I want revenge. They treated me like this, and I'm going to make them suffer. Do you know what I mean? So it's a whole different generational kind of mindset that goes on. Um, I'm glad I'm not your age. That's all I'm saying. It's really difficult. It's difficult. Right. Do come in and put your questions down. Right. Rip and deep. A general for March. Yeah, you need to stop that habit. You need to speak in person. It's just ridiculous. You need to stop talking online and just speak face to face, you two. Yeah, well, you may not think you're treated bad, but as I said, what goes on in people's minds, like everyone would say that. But maybe if you didn't send enough kisses, or maybe, do you know, honestly, people's mindsets are quite weird. And this is why talking online is never as productive as people think it is. No, it's Anyway, rip and deep. Let's do a general reading for March. March is quite far away, but yeah, let's do March for you. This is for rip and deep. Moving into March. Let's see if the energies could change by then, but let's have a look. Making sure that you all know that you've all got choices in life. This is your subconscious guidance, which is going on. So yeah. Right, this is for rip and deep. In March for rip and deep. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, you've got an interesting time. Sometimes when sometimes we need to have a look at the freedom side of choices. So, like I said before, you do have choices, and here with the Two of Swords, it's almost like finding a more peaceful mindset to be able to go through difficulties or challenges when we think we haven't got enough time to actually remember the white rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. So this is an aspect where we've got to really understand our subconscious mind, what we're telling ourselves, what we're dreaming, and really open up to a kind of understanding that everything is perspective. So when we have the Two of Pentacles here, this is what is balancing out what we're kind of really achieving and how we're going to make these choices within our life. So sometimes we need to understand that in order to achieve greatness of what you do want to achieve, we have to drop something else. So this is for you, perhaps, where the mindset is a little bit tied up and you can't quite free yourself from the understanding that, okay, I've got to trust myself just a little bit more and trust that my soul purpose is on the right path, instead of struggling with the logic side of things. Just kind of trust and go, okay, if I just relax a little bit into something, I'm going to understand it just a little bit more. All right. So hopefully by March, you will definitely have come to understand that you need that kind of space and neutrality within that. Okay, thank you. Hi guys, thank you for the likes. Do appreciate that. Please don't take your messages off. That's not necessary. Rupsa, if you delete your message again, it's not a good idea. Thank you. Right. Thank you for being here, guys. Do remember to post your question and keep your question there. I don't have any FBI on my back. I don't have the people you're asking about me knowing who you are. They don't come to my room, believe you me. So, yeah, that's quite funny. Right, Dishy, let's do yourself. Is your marriage going to take place this year? Let's see the energies for that. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the likes. Right, let's have a look at Dishy 54. Right, Rupsa, please don't delete the messages. Yeah, don't delete them. Otherwise, I can't do your question because it comes up as a negative on my channel. So we don't want to do that, do we? Well, let me tell you, no, we don't. Hello, Lazy, how are you? Your Pisces. Right, Dishy, let's have a look at yourself. Is your marriage going to take place this year? Right, Dishy, is your marriage going to take place? Let's have a look. Right, Dishy, let's have a look. Marriage this year. Irene, how are you? Thank you for liking the video, guys. Do appreciate that. Thank you for being here as well. Right, this is for Dishy. Right, Dishy, is your marriage going to take place this year? Let's hope so. Right, so there's an element where there's a kind of interesting factor of how it's almost like I would definitely say with these cards that it would be nice to be whisked away kind of thing. If there's any kind of like, I don't know what country you're in. I presume you're in Asia. But these kind of cards, if you were in a westernized country, I'd say, oh, you could elope and just go away, and that would be quite nice. Just doing things, for yourself, and not, the big bells and whistles and such a big. Hello, Natalia. How are you? Thank you for being here. And thank you. What do you mean? Do you know him? So you've got the Seven of Swords energy here. So does she? This is a kind of backhandedness kind of thing going on. So it's almost like with your wedding, it's not gonna be as smooth as you think. There is the Ace of Wands indicating that this is a good beginning, and there is a guy that you is around you with the King of Swords. So there could be an air sign. But communication is key, and don't let anyone push you into something that you don't want. All right. So, but leading on this is a good time to actually understand that you must talk, express what you want. This is going to be about what you want and not what family wants or whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So with the King of Swords, this is a very good aspect for you to really know what it is that you want and not settle for second best. All right. Thank you. Right. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate your company, guys. Do remember to keep posting your questions so I can see your question. So, Irene, do post a... Right. Now, Natalia, your question is, if my husband is really in love with me. Thank you. Right. Let's have a look for Natalia. Let's see if your husband currently is in love with you. This is for Natalia. Right, Natalia. Let's have a look at your situation. Right. Now then, this situation seems to be a good building block. And when we have the Four of Wands, this is all about marriages, engagements, and being really sturdy in celebrating what we already have. So the marriage that you've, or your partnership, I should say, is what you have with your husband, has got that really good stance to it. So it's almost like, do they love you? Now, sometimes when we have this card, it is a middle way ground to other things. So when they're demonstrating the Ten of Wands in the same breath, so to speak, it means that it is a challenge, the marriage kind of aspect to it. So maybe the responsibility or what they got themselves into isn't so much how they looked at things, but I think they generally do. So when the Wheel of Fortune pops up, sometimes a marriage is exactly like a relationship when we meet the person, and we still got to invest in relationships every single day. And I was saying this to somebody today. I said, just because people get married doesn't mean to say that's the end game. It's like a beginning of a cycle. It's like when you pass your exams. It's the start of a new exam cycle. It's like anything that you've achieved. You're at the pinnacle and you've got to come down again to explore other options and go up again. And it's the same with any relationship. So do they love you? Yeah. I mean, there's that aspect to a degree of how people love themselves. Now, when you're demonstrating the Ten of Wands energy, it means it's too much. So maybe they're not demonstrating a kind of expression of being in love. But with the Wheel of Fortune, if you both want the same things and moving forward, then it is a good fortune card to actually have moving forward. So what you should do, perhaps, or maybe you'd like to do, is go on a date or just have a nice evening in, where it's the simplistic things, and making time for each other in any relationship is always a good investment what to do. Okay, so with marriages, you can fall in and out of love, or well, not really. Well, yeah, you can, but the thing is, when we've got the responsibilities of work and we've got this and that and a lot of responsibilities, and the more you're in a marriage, the more responsibilities there are. You know, the children, the mortgages, your parents, jobs, losing houses. There's a lot. So you have to have a good foundation, which you have. So depending on how you feel about it is how you can both work through it. But what I would say to you is just not whether they love you, whether you love them. Turn it on its head. What do I want? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's fine. That's what makes life exciting, having the hard times and the support that is around us. You've got a good support system in place, I believe. So if you can move past these things, then you can pat yourselves on the back significantly. Oh, well, that's a good. Oh, so demonstrate it. You know, it's like, because we never really know what's going on in their minds at any moment, because people process things within their own life at different stages in our life. So sometimes if we've had, like, for example, if we've been in this huge war and it's gone on for 10, 20 years, and we're just surviving, because we have to, and then we come out of that war, and we're in a very, everything's peaceful, calm, and suddenly it's like, because we don't have to survive now on the outside. We have to survive on the inside. So trauma in the past of what they've experienced, whatever that is, can come to the surface, and it needs to be let go of. So it might be subconscious, because with the 10 of Wands, there is a lot for them to process, and together equally you're processing that. So it can be a little bit of a challenge until you can move on. But you've got a good solid foundation. So that's something, really mean it when we hug them, or really mean it when we say I love you, and go, okay, I know we're both very busy, but let's do something just for us, because you made time at the beginning of relationships. So why can't we do it in the middle of our relationship? All right. Good luck. Right, okay. So, guys, if you are in the room, do put your question down round about now. So if you can see it, I can do your question, guys. Thank you for liking the video. Any donations on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat? If paying on PayPal, do remember friends and family. Thank you. Lots of love to you, and that's all that. Right, anyone in the room would like a question? Do put your hands up. If I can't see your question, I can't do your question. If you posted your question before, do post it again. I'm always looking for... There's one then. Guys, have you got a question today? If you haven't had a question answered and you'd like one answered, then all you have to do is type your question down there. My turn. What's your question? I am Bun Bon. Can you post your question and I will do your question? I don't mind doing your question at all, but I need to see your question. Irene, I can see your question. Who is Aditi? Right, Irene, what's Aditi's intentions towards you at the moment? Okay. This is for Irene. Why is Aditi texting you? Do you know these cards flying? Or... Right, let's have a look, Irene. What's Aditi's intentions towards you today? Right, what are their intentions towards you at the moment? Right, okay. So this person, they're really trying to get a lot off their chest. To be fair, it seems like there's an opportunity to open up in a larger aspect. So what you perhaps might need to do is just talk to them face to face, because at the moment there is a lot of challenge going on within this their own making. So it's almost like a very unprofessional way of kind of speaking to you. Whatever they're texting and how they're texting, they need to do it face to face. It's almost like the apple cart has been spilt for them. So you can actually choose to ignore this person. That's down to yourself if you want to do that. There is another aspect where in a way it might be best, because we don't want the can of worms, so to speak, being opened. Um, so, but they need to, I feel they need to express what it is that they need to express to you. But as I said, it could upset the apple cart, it could open a can of worms, and the turn of events kind of thing. It is like the opportunity is there for them to do that. So sometimes curious is a good thing, but sometimes it's not a very good thing at all. And here with the Ten of Wands, you can see that they are feeling burdened with what they need to say, so this can, as I said, turn into one of those things where it's an aspect where everything's all right. It doesn't matter if it's said or not said, but for them, they need to express these kind of things. All right, Irene, I'd ignore it. If you don't want to communicate face to face. Right, Bun. Will I end up marrying my current Aquarius man? And you are Pisces. Oh, happy birthday to Aquarians. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Will you end up marrying your Aquarius man? Right, let's have a look. Ooh. Right, okay. So, your Aquarius dude. There's an element here where you have to kind of learn over time to sort of understand that it is a good time for you to sort of be on the same page. When we have the ability to kind of forgive and kind of know, okay, this is our journey, we can actually go the distance, then that's what you could do. So don't let obstacles or challenges stand in your way if you both want this. And I believe you both do. So this is a time to kind of really understand that if we want something and we can progress to it, then this is a good time to actually do it. And while I'm saying the challenges and X, Y, and Z, you look at yourself, and you also look at the other person involved, and that should be the main factor. I'm marrying them. It's not the party or not the circumstance surrounding that. But yeah, you can do if you both work out what can be challenging. to get off the ground kind of thing. So you've got to go, you've got to be definitely on the same page to be able to make this happen. But yeah, you can. It's always down to a choice, isn't it? So you've got the Sun, which is a great card of what you are creating. You've got the Magician, which is another good card. You've got all the ability to make this happen. You do have the Judgment card, which was reversed. So it's almost like facing that inner challenge of what people do or they don't do on how to actually do that. So it's like anything can happen within relationships. And you've just got to, carry on, really. Do you remember nothing is written down in stone? So, what we do today does affect how we are tomorrow. So it's always a good thing to maintain ourselves and our relationships. Don't you agree? Thanks for being here, guys. If you are here and you have not had your questions done, do come in and write your name down. Thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. Do remember, if you would like a free question today, to come in and post your question down. All questions are free, but of course you can donate on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. When paying through PayPal, do remember to choose friends and family option if you have it in your country. Not everyone has that option. Marta, how are you? Are you well today? Thanks for coming in. If you've got a question today, do post it down. You are next. Thank you, Bun Bun. Thank you for liking the video as well. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Always a good thing to do. Do come in and post your questions. They are randomly picked, but no one's putting questions down. So you will be the next person to have a free reading today. You can, of course, donate on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. People who would like private readings. Oh, I just realised. Do remember it's only one question per live, unless you'd like a donated reading. Then donated readings are on PayPal, Cash App, or SUPERCHAT. Thank you. Hi Marta, how are you? If you would like a free question today, do remember to put your question down. One question per live session, guys. Do remember that. Of course, you can also donate. Right, Marta, you've asked, is S thinking of you today and missing you? Let's have a look at Marta. Thank you for being here and posting your question. Let's have a look. So, is S thinking of you and missing you today? Hello, Rachel. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video and thank you for being here. Right, Marta, is S thinking of you today? Right, Martin, let's have a look. Are they missing you today? There is a huge element that they are missing you today, which is nice. I think sometimes when the year is warmed up, so to speak, like we've got rid of 1 month and we're going into the next. So, what they have been thinking is how kind of they couldn't express exactly what they did want. They are definitely seeing you as a lovely person and gone through the journey of what you two have kind of been through individually in your life, and how you can see the opportunity to want better things is on the cards for you. So it's almost like they can, and you can see something where you can be together, if that is how you want things to go. There is some patching up to do. Whether the opportunity will present it for that remains to be seen. But they are wishing, really wanting to connect to a greater aspect within their heart. So, Rainy Day, how are you? Rachel, how are you? Do remember, Rainy Day, to like the video, put your question down. That would be awesome. Thank you. Marta, you do have the World and the Five of Cups, and also the Queen of Cups as well, which is a really good card to open up how you're loving yourself as well and wanting the better things, and kind of not kind of yourself, looking at the pain side of it. I think you're picking up those energies from that person as well. So yeah. Rachel, let's have a look what's coming towards you in love today. Let's have a look at that aspect. Thanks for being here. Thanks for liking the video. I do appreciate that a lot. So Rachel, what's coming towards you in love? Right, the love season's coming up, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Thank you, Marta. Right, let's have a look. So what's coming up in love for Rachel? Right, this is for Rachel today. Let's have a look what's coming up in love for Rachel. Rainy Day, have you got a question today? Ooh, wow. Okay, so we do have love for you at the moment, Rachel, which is great. It's somebody that you have a great connection and infinity with. I think you've been waiting for this for some time, and it's almost like be careful what you wish for because you get it. So we have the King of Cups for you. So this is like the love that's demonstrated on the outside is what's being reflected of what you have wanted. You better get out there and really engage in social events because love is definitely around for you. And with the Three of Wands, this is a great aspect that it's definitely coming towards you. So are you prepared? What sort of soulmate are you looking for at the moment? Because it's definitely on the cards for you. So get your pretty little frock on, as they say, and just embrace life. Oh, that's scary, isn't it? Well, that doesn't mean to say you are ready for them. I didn't get the impression that was someone from the past, to be fair. I got the impression that was somebody totally new for you. So I'm not sure if you're holding on. But yeah, it's up to you, obviously. Dorothy, hello, how are you today? Oh, good, Rachel. Oh, good. I did get the impression it was somebody new. So as soon as you drop the old, out with the old, in with the new. Right, okay. So, Rainy Day, does the Capricorn want to reconcile and reach out? Right, Rainy Day, let's have a look. Hopefully you're still here. Dorothy, thanks for being here. Do appreciate you. Hiya. Whoa, Rachel took all her messages off. I don't know why people do that. It hurts my channel. Never mind. I'll survive. I'll survive. Right. Please allow me to survive that. Right. Rainy Day. Thank you, Dorothy. Let's do Dorothy next, Rainy Day, because I'm not sure if you're still here, but I'll do you next because Dorothy has donated, so I'd like to do her at the moment. Right, let's see what's going on for Dorothy. Okay, Rainy Day, great. Okay, I'll do you after Dorothy, all right? This is for Dorothy. Let's have a look. See what's coming up for Dorothy. Thank you, Rainy Day. Right, so let's have that for Dorothy. Ooh. Right, I'll give you a Moonology card because we're ending 1 month into the next. And you've got the Moon card, so yeah. Let's see for Dorothy. It's looking quite good at the moment. There seems to be this huge opportunity for you to really understand that when we trust and really kind of break away from the old, because sometimes in your dream state or your subconscious is this fantastic little place that we can go to and really realize that what you really do want to achieve, especially in love, is there. It's just on the surface waiting to come out and go, hey, I'm here, I've been here all the time. And just because it hasn't completely surfaced, you've got to tell yourself that you deserve to be loved by yourself and other people as well. But the most important thing is celebrating who you are and having the confidence to do that, Dorothy, because what we see here is a lot of the times we're like drifted here and there and everywhere, and we don't really, that's not going with the flow, because going with the flow is steering your own boat to actually achieve the lookout. That's being aware of where you are within yourself and not being dragged around in the dark subconscious, to be really aware of how you are achieving greatness. So a lot of the times, if we feel that we don't deserve stuff, whatever that is in our life, we can feel submerged in the overwhelming negativity. So you've got to be really thinking outside the box and really owning who you are, having that confidence. Sometimes if you trust some of your close friends, this is a good time to go, oh, I'm feeling like this, and oh, what am I going to achieve this year? And all these kind of aspects will allow you to really own yourself and conduct yourself into actually achieving what you want, especially around romances and love. So I would definitely listen to that message again, either rewind it or listen to it again at a later date, because then you'll hear that sometimes when we feel overwhelmed emotionally, whether that's sadness, kind of something that we don't know and it needs to surface. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. Because everything that's there for you is just what you're kind of there we are. Win-win forecast is what a win-win outcome is forecast, which is the full moon in Libra. So it's like the justice of your situation. This is what I'm saying. You've got to learn to steer your own boat, so to speak. So being on the top, so it's not being drifted along. It's steering your own boat with the flow, right? Continue to do it. Right, so you got the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is about a celebration. But this is all about your friends and your family, your close soul family that you need to trust and just talk it over with them. Because sometimes we over analytically judge on a negative way. So when you have the moon here, it's the subconscious, what you may be dreaming of, feeling. You can see in this card that drowning aspect. But you have the King of Cups. So outwardly, to the universe or to yourself, you can be in charge of who you are and kind of own who you are in a very trustworthy manner. And of course, with the Ten of Swords, that is, yeah, you mentally maybe listening to the mental side, and the subconscious is kind of eating you in a negative way. So we need to go, right, okay, I can change my mind instantly right now. I'm going to not pamper to that thought. And this is where I'm saying the confidence in steering your own ship. So it's almost like you're in control of your your feelings as well as your mindset. And this is about being the captain of steering your own ship to go with the flow of life, but knowing where the flow actually is. All right. Yeah. So it's a strength. It's inner strength, inner confidence, and not letting yourself that shadow side of the subconscious. So there is a prescription for this. Stay away from negativity, stay away from news. Just make it a habit to really uplift yourself, just while you're getting a nice uniform on to steer that ship. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Rainy Day, for that. Thank you. Right, Deanna's, how are you today? No, I've dropped the whole deck of cards. That's really not. Right, Rainy Day's next. But Dorothy, I wish you all the best in that. You should be all right, though. Right. Deanna's, hello. How are you today? Hopefully you're all right. Do remember you have posted your question, which is very good. Right, we got Rainy Day. Did you put your right, Rainy Day? Does the Capricorn want to reconcile and reach out? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Dropping the cards is not a good idea. Oh, thank you, Dorothy. Lots of love to you. Absolutely. Right, okay, let's have a look at Rainy Day. Does Capricorn want to reconcile and reach out? Let's have a look. Thank you, Dorothy. Right, let's have a look at Rainy Day. Does the Capricorn want to reach out and reconcile for Rainy Day? Diana, thank you for being here. Do remember to like the video, guys, and do check out my videos on my profile. Give them a like as well, if you will. It does help the channel significantly. Right. Let's have a look at Rainy Day. Does a Capricorn want to reconcile? Yes, posting again is always a good idea. I can see a question though, but yeah, please post because it means that I know you're in the room. Thank you. Right, Rainy Day. Does a Capricorn want to reconcile with you? It's always good to repost. Right, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. I think there's a huge chance here, literally a chance, that they can reach out. When we have the King of Swords, it's very much like an understanding of where we have actually been and where we are kind of going. Thank you for sharing as well. That's awesome. Yeah, that's fine, Diana. So I will do you in a tick. So, you see, with Capricorns, we're just gone out of Capricorn. I feel like Capricorn's got a puzzle going on. Yes, and they will have an analytical mind as well at the moment. So they're kind of working out what kind of connection it was that happened in the past So this is why you've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's a karmic card. It's like the cycle of what you do invest. So sometimes your Capricorn has this analytical mind and does work things out about a certain relationship, not only the romantic relationship, but other relationships as well, of understanding why they're in that person's life. So they can work at things quite well. And I think, I really do think at the moment, how they've been logically looking at things, that they can definitely get together because they have a new appreciation of life. They have seen how fragile life can be in circumstances. They've seen how errors do occur, but they also have this kind of fix it mentality going on as well. So before, they didn't care whether things were broken or not, but now they do care, and I believe that they can. But it's all down to choice and the mistakes that we keep making or not making. And yeah, hello Devi, how are you? Thank you for coming in and liking the video and posting your question. Please do that. So at the moment, rainy day for Capricorn, we got the King of Swords, got the Wheel of Fortune, and we got this really good energy as in the Four of Wands. And that's always about being grateful for where we are, because there are better things coming up, because we've got that foundation. So as long as those mistakes from the past don't get made again, then you've got a very good chance of healing this relationship and really making things a little bit better. All right, thank you for being here. Right, next we have Deanna's. Can I ask, is your work life get better? Right, work. You don't know what you're doing wrong. Okay, so, all right. I don't know what kind of work you're referring to, but sometimes in work we have managers and supervisors, and sometimes if we need a little help along the way, we need to discuss it with them. Thank you, Rainy Day. Lots of love to you. Thank you for being here. But let's see what is going on. I'm fine, thank you, Debbie. Are you all right? It's very windy here in England. Very windy indeed. Thank you for being here and liking the video. Do check out the profile videos on my homepage. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I really do. Remember to post your question. You will probably be next. Donations do, of course, take priority on Cash.app, PayPal and SUPERCHAT. Right, let's have a look at Deanna's work situation. As long as everyone's keeping nice and warm. Okay, so right, what I'm going to say to you may kind of bring about a sense of change. So, Deanna's, first of all, no matter how old we are, whether we're 16, whether we're 66 or 106, it's always a good opportunity to reevaluate our life and what we want, how we create our finances in a very practical stance. Sometimes we need to know our personality and what we really do want for ourselves, because these cards here are demonstrating to me that you have to change things up. Now you're sitting there going, yeah, I know I need to change. I've just asked for change. But that's not the change I'm talking about. I am talking about quite categorically your way you're working as an individual. Simply because you've got this kind of energy that's been demonstrated that you are settling for second best. So when we have a situation where you quite say, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So what perhaps you are doing is wrong is not allowing your full capabilities to shine through. So maybe you're going with the crowd instead of going, ooh, I know I've always wanted to do this, whether that's self-employment or whether it's some hello, thank you so much, Aku. So this is a very important time for you to understand that your abundance and prosperity and how you look comes from desire of how you push your passion through. So if, for instance, using this as an analogy, if you lose your job, this is a good sign. If you don't want to be in that job, that's also a good sign. So a lot of the times we are pushed out of circumstances, and it's a good thing because sometimes we get complacent and lazy and we don't see our own capabilities of who we are to follow our passion, to follow our dream. So this is the cheat. If you want to listen to this reading again, I would encourage you to do so, because then the pennies will fall, kind of thing, and you'll understand, yeah, I know what she said. Whether it's a month from now, 2 months, 3 months, whenever, bookmark this and listen to it again, because it is important for you to understand that your capability of who you are as a person outshines where you are now. Whether that's ringing true or not, because you're looking at things in a very small manner, but you need to look at things in a greater aspect. Otherwise, the universe can literally not give you what you really want. Yeah, take it. Good girl. Yeah. So thank you for saying that. I'm really pleased that you do, because some people sit in their smallness so much and think, oh, I need to pay the bills, or oh, I can't move out of home because of this, that, and the other, and oh, but this is what I've trained for. This is what and people get really, really scared. So you have the Empress, which is a very powerful card. And this is all about how we invest ourselves. And it's like things, if we have patience with ourselves, really does pay rewards greatly. If you nurture your dream, your real passion in life. And of course, you've got the Tower. So this is that huge change up to be able to say to yourself, I need to rebuild my life in such a strong, firm way as to get to the King of Pentacles. This is, to me, one of the best cards in a tarot deck, because it's all about abundance, slow growth, determined, good investments, good sort of work capability, self-employment, a leader. So you can see with these particular energy that you needed to hear today or later down the line, to actually invest in yourself in such a, I am a queen, I am a god, because you're the Empress, right? So being in charge of who you are, following your passion, will make things work so much easier for you. So you're not doing anything wrong, you're just not realizing your full capability. So it's as simple as that. Oh, life is so simple, isn't it? It does take courage, but it's like, okay. So, for example, if you look back in 5 years, 10 years from now and go, I'm really glad I actually changed. I'm glad I got that kick up the bum to be able to push me into something that now I'm so happy, and everything else fell into place because of one simple thing that I had the courage to actually do or change or realize. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the, Diana's. Okay, so who's next? Thank you for posting your questions, guys. Thank you for donating on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. If you are going to make a donation on PayPal, do remember to use friends and family if you have that in your country. Right, so who's next? Thank you. Lots of love to you and blessings to everyone in the room today. Thank you. Right, Debbie, is there anything in store for me and as in future? No worries. Right, let's do Debbie and Az. Let's see what's going on for Az and Debbie. Right, let's have a look for Debbie. Right, what's going on with Az and you? Right, this is for Debbie and Az. Right. The writing's on the wall. No, it's not. So, what's coming up for you two? Well, this is probably all down to yourself. It's almost like it's a bit like wishy-washy at the moment. So it's got this kind of. I don't think it can get off the ground so much until after the Pisces season, or during or whatever. It needs more growth and understanding, and to kind of whether it's them or you or the situation or life itself, that seems to be kind of not able to grasp. It's not in its practical aspects. So what's in store for you both is to learn to develop and grow. You haven't talked to them or approached them. Right. Okay. So that kind of makes sense. It does. So what you need to perhaps do is learn to talk to them. Probably be a good idea in light of what these are saying. You've got 7 of Cups, which is always, neither here nor there. But it does say here with the Page of Wands that you've got to support yourself and kind of get the inspiration to do so. And when you have the Queen of Swords, this is very much like not being so wishy-washy about things, really being determined. Find the confidence and really observe. So I wouldn't rush into this because it's got that new energy to it. I just kind of take things kind of slowly in a way, and I'm not so sure at the moment that it's what you really want. Like when we see people and go, oh, that's a good idea, and we have all these fantasies and everything. So give this time. If you wanted to check compatibility about the two of you, that would be a longer reading, definitely. But yeah, just take it slowly. Just talk to them. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, kind of thing. Right, Achu, are you still here? Thanks for being here. Thanks for asking the questions and liking the video, guys. Yeah. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Enjoy that, definitely. Yeah. We need proper conversations with people, don't we? Really, to know, are they on the same page? Are they right for us? Etc. Achoo! Right, let's have a look at your question. Thank you for still remaining here. Your question is, what is AM's current feeling thoughts and intentions towards you. Right, this is for Atu. Right, what are AM's current feelings? Atu, AM. What's AM's current feelings towards Atu? Right, let's have a look at AM, shall we? AM's current feelings towards you. Right, I don't know what's going on with them. I think the energy at the moment is dwindled. Hello, Ajaz, how are you? Thank you for being here and liking the video. And do post your question. Thank you so very much. So I don't know if their feelings have dwindled just a little bit. It seems that there is a huge change going on. So when you asked their current feelings and intentions towards you, I don't think they're planning on moving towards you. No, well, that makes perfect sense. I'm going to be really harsh here. Not very nice, is it? But I really do think that this is no. You've blocked them. So you got the Queen of Swords, which definitely is, as you may or may not know, cutting things off, seeing things, and using your sword in a kind of a way to eliminate things. They're also demonstrating the Nine of Cups, which is reversed, and that's like the wish isn't going to come true. And also with the Tower, that's significantly changed to kind of know that the change has taken place and going on. And the reason why we see that is the Queen of Swords can be really quite callous in a way of cutting things off. It's internal. So it's like you block them and they go, okay, that's fine. I'll just, yeah, obviously they wanted something more with the Nine of Cups, but it is kind of reversed. And the Tower, that's like, okay, that seems a bit harsh. Yeah, but with the Queen of Swords, I can't see a comeback from that. It's good that you block them, and it's good that you cut it off, because, yeah, it's just one of those things. Thank you. Yeah, for you, your peace of mind, just move on. What mental clutter, cut that off as well. But good luck. Yeah, good luck with that. You've cut them off. If you want to know what they're thinking, unblock them, talk to them. If you want, I wouldn't open that kind of worms though. Right, listen, is one question per live, unless you do a donation, and then we can look at it further. Do donate, people on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Any amount above £1, guys. And if you do donate on PayPal, then do choose friends and family if you have it in your country. Thank you. Timsha, how are you today? Do come down and put your questions down. Let's have a look at Timsha Miller. Thank you for being here. Right, let's have a look at Timsha. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Right. Timisha. That's probably what it is. Timisha. Sounds more beautiful. I'm good as well. How are you? Right, nearly in February, aren't we? Thank you, Ajas. Right, Tamisha, let's have a look. a general for Tamisha. Let's see what's going on with Tamisha. Thank you for posting your questions, Sages. Do remember to like the video, guys. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Right, this is for Tamisha. Let's see what's coming up for you in this brand new energy of February. Right. Okay, so we've got some thinking to do. I think one of the things that is howdy Eek. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I've given up. Right, so Tamisha, we've got some really going inwardly to really know who you are at this time and what you really do want. There's an aspect where you can connect to your higher self now and weigh things in the balance of how you thought in the past to bringing it right around to where your soul journey is kind of going. It's not easy, is it? It's not easy, but it is plausible, which is good. So when we have the Knight of Swords, a lot of the times it can be hasty thoughts, rushing into the past too much, and not owning our thoughts and really being dragged around and not being in charge. So you have the energy here of the Hermit to really understand that our soul purpose is really, really important to go within. And this is very much like the Magician card in going through what happens above, happens below. This has always been the Magician's mantra. So when we have the Hermit card into wanting to find our own way instead of being dragged around, I should say, but by the Knight of Swords, this is a good time to really realize that at any stage of the year we can go within in a understanding of who we are, because we do change. What we wanted perhaps yesterday or a month ago, last year, or whenever, we need to reevaluate that and really own our abilities. So when you have the Magician there, it means that you have everything in your power to make a success of your life right now. So it's like bringing everything into a harmonious way of understanding your heart, and really getting in touch with who you are, asking the question, well, in the ideal situation, how would I be living my life? And really meditate on who you are as a person. Okay, thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you for liking the video and following, etc. Do remember to post your questions. Is Ajaz still here? She, ik, do post your questions. Yes, you can. Right, Ajaz, were they here? Right, I don't know if they are. Right, Kat. Yeah, you're here, right, okay. Right, Ajaz, Sid's feelings towards you. Let's do Sid's. Yeah, okay, alrighty. Right, let's go. It's a bit slow, the chat, but what can you do? Right. Right, let's have a look. Thank you, Tamisha. Lots of love to you. So, Ajaz, let's have a look at your question. Sid's feelings towards Ajaz. Sid's feeling towards Ajaz. Current feelings of Sid. Do remember to like the video, guys. It's it really does help the channel. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at Sid. Sid's feelings towards our angels. Ooh, well, I don't know how well you know this person, but their interest is piqued. I that so I think they want more than meets the eye. So how they actually feel towards you is quite kind of, yeah, I'm so cool, yeah, that person likes me, I like them, and will I take my time? Will I move forward with more? And I think they definitely want that. So I think they're just at a good time where they can actually express what it is that they do want, whether that's hidden or not. But they're feeling quite pleased with themselves of how things are going. So that's nice. They're demonstrating the Nine of Cups, which is good. It means that they can't get too complacent around what they are doing. Can long distance friends. So the long distance here with the King of Cups as well. This is a good card to really connect. This is about trusting that bond is there, that they are trustworthy. So if you did want to rely on them just a little bit more, then you could do. If you wanted to reach out to them, then they'd be really happy to do so. So with the Three of Pentacles, this shows that it is a good workable relationship. So it's almost like get in contact with them, really open up on a level, because there is a lot of kind of feelings there as well. I'm not saying it's romantic or anything like that, but what I am saying is this person has got a really good kind of meaner about them. So yeah. So it's almost like I could rely on that person. Put it that way. So if you want to rely on them, that's pretty good. Well, as I said, this could happen, absolutely. So opening up a little bit more could be there. I mean, obviously you're feeling a little bit that way. So yeah, just you never know. In fact, I'll tell you a story. It is definitely possible how sometimes we have my friend knew somebody for a long time, a very long time, and they're now romantically involved and have been for 5 months. So it is possible when we know our friends in the past to get together. So that was a really nice feeling, Jazz. So cool. I like it. It was. So it just wasn't the right timing, but now is the right time. So, friends can do that. I know. God bless them. And I'm so happy for that friend, because they've struggled in relationships in the past. Not through their side, it was just no one was suitable. So, it's nice. I really like it. I'm really, really happy. So cool for cats. So don't give up on friends. It's good. And I had a really lovely, soft, gentle feeling to that. So I'm not saying put all your eggs in one basket, as the saying goes, but it did look good nevertheless. Right, who's here? If you are here, can you post your question, because it's gone down to 3 people. Hey, right, she, ik, or ever how you pronounce it. Yeah, good peoples. Right, can I check how my crush and I compatible? Right, this is for Echo. I'm going to call him Echo because I can't do that word. Right, yeah. I'm going to call you Echo. Your new name is Echo. Right, ik. Right, Echo. I'll call you Echo. It's easier for my own glaze to be saying that. Right, let's have a look at your compatibility of your crushing. Right. Got a new name. Echo. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at your compatibility of your beautiful crush. This is for Ek. Eek. E. She. E. She. You're a girl. You identify as a girl, do you? Oh, dear. Modern way of looking at things. Right. You were born as a girl. So was I. Complications of the modern era. Right. Right. So. I'm not so sure if you like somebody else or there's somebody else around at the same time. Oh, yeah. So the compatibility of this particular person is an interesting flavor, should I put it. There's definitely something coming towards you, most definitely. But it seems to be that I'm not so sure if this particular crush that you're thinking of at this moment in time, that they're compatible wholly for you. So, situationship. There's stop panicking. Right, so there's a kind of aspect that you what you've asked for might not be that person. So it could be, sometimes it's good to dabble with that kind of aspect. But there is an aspect where if you move your mindset to something of more understanding what you do want, then and maybe another person is probably more compatible and suitable for you in the long term. Hopefully that makes sense. So we have the Seven of Wands. So this is where I'm getting that they may not be ready for, yourself. The Three of Wands is this isn't happening yet, but the situation is coming to a light. And the Six of Swords is always one of those things where we need to move our mindset to a more kind of quieter way. So I think your dude that you are crushing on just at the moment is not prepared to kind of face the bigger challenges within life, whatever reason that could be. But what you want is definitely coming your way. It's at its infancy, but it is coming if you just move your mindset to the new person, perhaps. All right. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Cash. Right, this is for Cash-ish. Kashishi. Oh, I can't do these names. Can I know what coming towards me or where am I moving to? Right, okay. Oh, I'm the greatest. So thank you very much. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at cash. All right, let's see what's coming towards you. Your energies. Generally, it's a general. Right, let's have a look. Thank you for liking the video and thank you for being here. Do remember to check the rest of the videos out that I do on my homepage, peoples. Right, this is for cash. Calming waters. Right, this is for cash, whether they're here or not. What's coming towards you? Right, hopefully you're still here. Oh, cash. Cashishi. Right, okay. So sometimes, hello, net love, how are you? Thank you for being here. Do post your question and like the video, and I'll do you next. So, Cash, if you're still here, soon. So, oh yeah, I'm good as soon. So hopefully Cash is still here. Sometimes when we have a look at what we are attracting, it's not what so much the energy is coming towards us or what we're moving towards. We have to own where we are singularly and not moving one way or the other. Otherwise, we have that sense that we're out of control of who we are as people. So when you demonstrate the Five of Swords here, this is the mindset about, right, what is coming and where am I going to? It's almost like to be in control of your destiny and your choices in this circumstance is so important. So there is that element where you can attract your perfect scenario here with the Two of Cups. If you wanted to move away from something that is preventing you from having what you want, then now is the time to really recognize that. And also with the Seven Cups, this is kind of, I need to be more grounded in what I do want. So I need to be more central in who I am and not being, like I said before, going here, there, everywhere, being fractured. You need to be solid. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Right. Net love. Thanks for being here. This is for net love. Can I tell them what is coming towards you soon? Right. Right, net love, thanks for being here and liking the video. What's coming towards net love at the moment? Right, this is for net love. Let's have a look what's going on. Right, net love. Let's have a look what. Right, net love, let's have a look what's coming your way. Well, you've got some interesting energies going on for yourself. First of all, you have something where you need to be a little bit more open, positive, and really engaging in what it is that you're trying to achieve. Because this is the perfect opportunity for you to be in charge of who you are and what you do want. So it's almost like for you finding the inspiration and giving yourself power will allow you to demonstrate on the outward world how you want to see your life, especially around relationships. So for relationships, for you, that deeper commitment to yourself is the beginning of how you do want things to come about. So finding that full demonstration of relationships, of careers and things like that, and really owning who you are as a person. So this is your time to really inspire yourself, find that passion and confidence in how you shine to the world. And it's like all that kind of energy that you've got and that kind of love and inspiration, you you need to have the kind of understanding of where that's being directed to, and it's almost like, okay, whether you feel a little bit more confident and open in sharing that with another person, and you know, taking the long journey or even a short journey to actually achieve that is all down to you at the moment. So you've got some wonderful energies here as the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, which is that passion, and then you've got the King of Cups. So this is a time for you to realize that you are that very special person that can move mountains, so to speak, at this time. So what you're thinking, what you're feeling is really going to push through what it is that you want to achieve. All right, thank you. Cool for cats. Right then, I'm going to end this live now. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. And we'll see you all next time.